Good evening. We are live in Banff. That's because the eyes of the world are trained on Alberta tonight as some of the most powerful politicians on the globe meet in Kananaskis. And late this afternoon, some breaking news. Prime Minister Mark Carney and U.S. President Donald Trump have placed a timeline on a new trade deal between the two countries. Federal officials now saying that could happen within 30 days. Trump told reporters earlier today that it could be a whole lot sooner than that. Donald Trump has arrived in Canada, touching down in Calgary Sunday night. He was greeted by federal cabinet ministers, the Premier of Alberta and the Mayor of Calgary before boarding a chopper bound for the Rocky Mountains and the G7 in Kananaskis.
Our primary focus will be trade and trade with Canada, and I'm sure we can work something out.
A meeting with Canada, the U.S. president's first order of business Monday morning. He did not repeat his desire to make Canada his 51st state, but said a new trade deal is possible within days or weeks.
We have different concepts. I have a tariff concept, and Mark has a different concept, which is something that some people like. But we're going to see if we can get to the bottom of it today.
This was Prime Minister Mark Carney's first bilateral meeting on opening day. Japan, France, and Italy also on the agenda Monday.
We will have open, frank discussions over the course of the next 2 days. We might not agree on absolutely every issue, but where we will cooperate, we will make an enormous difference for our citizens and for the world.
The gathering also includes visits from Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the latter invite proving controversial in Calgary and beyond, with Modi's government accused of assassinating a Canadian citizen. Senior government officials have warned that a broad communiqué is not expected at the conclusion of the G7. Instead, short statements of agreement will be issued, likely a sign that reaching consensus with Trump at the table may not be possible. Donald Trump spent much of his media address complaining about who is not here. He says Russian President Vladimir Putin should have never been kicked out of the G8, calling it insulting, but stopping short of saying he should return. He also agreed with the reporter's suggestion that perhaps China should also be at the table. Reporting from the G7 in Banff-Kananaskis, Amato City News.